I am about to open something really special. I'm so excited about this. This is a package I just got in the mail from a small creator from California called Brush and Binding. Monique is the owner, and she creates her own handmade watercolor journals by upcycling classic and antique hardcover books. How cool is that? So recently, Monique reached out to me asking if I would like my own handmade journal. She was so kind in her message. She just said that my tutorials had played a role in her own watercolor journey, and that was just really special to hear. So of course I said, yes, I would absolutely love one of your handmade journals. She's currently sold out on her website, but there's going to be a new drop on April 21st, so watch for that. All right, enough blabbing. It's time to open this beautiful baby up. First of all, we've got this little velvet baggie, beautiful metal clips just for the journal. Aren't those gorgeous? Even those have an antique feel to them, and they're nice and large and stiff. Okay. Ooh! This is exciting. So she actually included the pages from the book that she upcycled. Now, something that's really cool is that I was actually part of the process of selecting the book, because it is important when you get a handmade item like this that it's customized just for you and that it's going to be something that you just love. So she asked me what was my taste in novels, and I told her I love Charles Dickens and Jane Austen. And look at what she found for me. Oh, she made a little handmade note. I'm so excited about this. Gosh, even the binding, the wrapping she put in, the handmade wrapping here is so pretty. Oh, look at that. Gorgeous. Dickens works. Now, I think she gets most of her books from a local antique bookstore in Northern California where she lives. And what a gem this is. Isn't that fun, though? She included the pages, so I could actually read this if I wanted to. Man, oh, this is just stunning. So she's included the elastic around it, which I think is essential for a watercolor journal. And, ooh, wow, look at the inside here. This journal belongs to Emily and her beautiful calligraphy. This is so cool. There's a little note all about the new journal. Dombey and Son by Dickens Works. Original cover was published in 1890, and it features 100% cotton, 300 GSM or 140-pound cold-pressed watercolor paper. There's a page from the original book featured inside the back cover. That's cool. Hand-torn, deckled edges, and it's 110 pages front and back. And don't forget to show off your beautiful creations on Instagram and Facebook. I absolutely will. Oh my goodness. So here it says, a few notes to care for your journal, cover to cover. Give your artwork at least 24 hours to fully dry before closing your journal. Cotton paper holds moisture longer than it seems. A light coat of wax, like Dorland's, helps protect your pages, prevent color transfer, and give your colors a little extra depth. Apply after each piece is fully dry. I never thought about that, actually applying a coat of wax to each painting after it's finished, even inside your watercolor journal. Ooh, let's turn the page here. Sure enough, there is one of the pages from the original book, the first page from chapter 1, Dombey and Son. This is actually a Dickens book that I haven't read, so now I'm actually really curious. I might have to go back and read this book. Probably my favorite Dickens novel is, ooh, that's a tough one. I love Oliver Twist. I loved A Tale of Two Cities. I loved Great Expectations, Nicholas Nickleby. But I think my favorite one was probably David Copperfield. So this will be fun. Dombey sat in the corner of the darkened room in the great armchair by the bedside, and Son lay tucked up warm in a little basket bedstead, carefully disposed on a low settee immediately in front of the fire and close to it, as if his constitution were analogous to that of a muffin, and it was essential to toast him brown while he was very new. Just the first paragraph. Oh, can you even top that? Oh, Dickens. What a way with words. I love it. Look at these pages. Absolutely gorgeous. So I think this treasure right here is going to be traveling with me when I go to Portugal later this year and Italy. This is going to be accompanying me on all of those adventures. Absolutely beautiful. I was going to check and see if there's, sure enough, She's preserved the original illustration, one of the illustrations in the back cover. Isn't that gorgeous? Florence Dombey. Monique, you've outdone yourself. This is such a treasure. We've got a little sticker I'm going to definitely be advertising. And her little note says, Emily, I really hope you find as much inspiration with this journal as you've given me. Oh, you've taught me so much, especially about painting animals. Enjoy. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a gift. I feel so honored. Thank you, Monique. I cannot wait to paint my first painting in here. This is truly such a treasure. And for those of you who are looking for something spectacular and unique, look no further than Brush and Binding. She's in Northern California. She found and sourced this book so fast and shipped it to me, I want to say in less than 2 months from when we were starting our conversation. So, wow, absolutely incredible. As soon as I do my first painting in here, I'm going to be posting it on Instagram, so be sure to follow me on there and follow Brush and Binding. Check out her online store. It's really beautifully created, just like these books are. Wow, I just can't stop staring at it. So good. Awesome. Well, thanks for watching today and for popping in for this little unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in another video.